Yeah, this is our first qualifying match. Again, a bit of a reminder, PvPs are going on right now over on Dax's channel, Pez versus Justice Simon. If you want to multi-twitch it up, go for it. Mate, Pez versus Justice Simon, that sounds like an amazing PvP.
Yes, I don't know who I want to win out of that.
I know, right? I want them both to advance. Like,
well, thank God there's a lower bracket light.
Exactly, yeah. Like, especially us, right? Like, we've casted, like, Pez and Justice Simon, like, they're regulars here on this channel, you know? Like, we're really...
You have to cast different people, and it's great.
Yeah, like, it, you know...
Like Oreo, and Ranger, and Demi.
Especially Demi.
Yeah, especially Demi. We've never casted Demi before.
Never before.
Well, anyway, we are onto the Eternal Empire, where this man reigns supreme. For this man is representing Downfall Gaming and the jewel that is India. And he is also the 16-time GPO champion of the world. He is the Shark, known as Demi.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the blue Terran player hailing from Pakistan. He is representing Red Dragons. It is RazerBlader.
I just realized it's India versus Pakistan.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Do we have more cricket references? Is that what we have? Is that...
Oh, well, more border disputes.
Okay.
Or that. Terran, so nukes are gonna come in, but it's anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty interesting Overlord pathing here. It looks like Demi, he was just... It looks
that's right, because we didn't cover Stardock.
Yeah, and it looks like Demi was being pretty safe with his Overlord scouting, looking for proxies just in case, so that is why they did kind of diverge a little bit off to the sides, making sure that there's nothing cheeky going on here.
Let's be honest, it's always cheeky with Demi.
Yeah, I just like it because, like, Demi, I do agree with the way he's playing this out. Like, he's confident in the macro game. He just wants to make sure he doesn't get cheesed, and you know, there's nothing too crazy going on here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just really curious to see how RazerBlader is going to play this out, especially because like we did cast him versus Oreo, but the games that we casted, we didn't really get to see like a full-on drawn out macro game between the two. There was a lot more early aggression in that series.
Yeah. I think RazerBlader allows to go for, like, you know, those timing attacks, you know, with a couple of Marines, a medevac, and a couple of tanks, you know. With stim and combat shields, so we can expect that to be like a timing attack that we can expect to happen in this matchup. So for Demi, it's going to be a matter of if he can scout what's coming, be able to react in time.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
For Demi, he hasn't got any overlords over the other side of the map.
Yeah, he only has one, and it's trying to sneak into the main base in a really awkward position. But it looks like he will be able to sneak in regardless. And along the lines of what you were saying, like, we did see RazerBlader already go for like this big, strong Hellbat push earlier, you know, with Banshees. Like, we could see that again, potentially. We could see Fusion Core, as RazerBlader is going for a 1-1-1.
Yeah, with the Tech Lab on the barracks. Oh, I know he's going traditional.
Yeah.
1-1-1. He's going for that lid.
Someone wake up Yaku. He loves this. This is his build that he goes for every single TVZ. And yeah, it's you know, there's a lot of potential here with like multi-prong. Like, you can like send the Liberator to one of the bases, or you can keep it with your push with your Hellions as well to, like, you know, kill queens or help clear creep.
Demi seems to be on top of his production, getting that Baneling Nest lair on the way as well. Sim just getting started here for Razor, so getting to a more standard opening here, and Demi does see that Liberator leaving, so should starting to get some spores now.
Yep, he did spot that it was a 1-1-1. He spotted the Liberator as well, so he knows that, you know, there's no Banshee or a BC or anything crazy like that. So yeah, so far so good for Demi. Ooh, nicely done, RazerBlader sniping off some creep trimmers here, delaying the creep.
Yeah, but there are Banelings on the way. Oh, and I do like this. Ooh, Demi, move the queen, move the queen, move the queen.
Oh god, oh, transfuse. Oh, but the queen did go down.
Only three drones and a queen. That's pretty decent. Oh, maybe pick off a Helene here, but we'll be able to get away.
Yeah, it was really nicely done there by RazerBlader. He was trying to draw the attention of all the queens by the lib, and he was trying to sneak into the main, but there were Banes ready and all of that. Of course, Demi going for the Demi special. Spire.
The meter switch.
He loves
Usually
it.
It's not prevalent in ZvT.
Yeah, and
in ZvT it's a bit more common.
Definitely.
Yeah. But in ZvT it's the Demi special. That was the Go-Go Joey special. Then was the me and Micah special. Like everybody just copies stuff with each other, man. But did he see the Spire?
He has not spotted the Spire quite yet. But
it's just put up missile towers. That's all. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and this makes sense. Like, if RazerBlader has been doing his research, then he should be aware that Demi, he is known for his Mutalisks.
Well, Razor is getting his fed now. Got all fire upgrades going. Pretty sure the stem is done. Baneling speed almost finished now, as the 1-1 is almost finished as well here for Razor. And now Demi going just for a couple of meters, just going for 6+ and the +1 air upgrades as well, getting that 4th started as well. And
yeah. So Demi, he's just kind of macroing up. Meanwhile, RazerBlader, we were talking about it before, he likes to hit these timings, and here we go. We do see over on the right-hand side of the screen all the upgrades finishing up as this push is coming out for RazerBlader. A lot of bio here. He's got Widowmines, he's got Hellbats to support the army as well. And what does Demi have? He does have some pre-morph Banelings.
Yeah. As well as Baneling speed, so I think he might just sacrifice this. Oh, nice, trying to bait out the Widowmine shots, but also unable to. But now, can he get that surround damage? No, he can't. But here comes the rest of the army. Where are the splits? Razor, where are the splits?
Splits are non-existent, and Demi cleans up the army. Not without losing a lot of lings though. Like there was some pretty good Widowmine hits there.
Yeah, he needs some detection with that army at that 4th, because there's 2 Widowmines there.
Oh, he does snipe a queen, and the other one is going to recharge as well, so Demi has to be careful.
Sacrifice a ling.
Yeah, he does end up sacrificing a ling. Should be fine. Oh.
He's gonna.
It does lose the Mutalist there, but hopefully he should be getting his detection and should be dealing with this. There it is. Overseer's on his way. Yeah. And yeah, RazerBlader, like, he was able to get a cancel on that 4th base, which is quite nice, especially since the 4th base was almost done as well. So he is able to delay the economy of Demi, and because of that, Demi, he is taking a 5th as well. Like, he has to make up for that lost time of bases. Meanwhile, RazerBlader, he's transitioning, like he's mixing in Thors with his army as well. Really nice anti-Mutalist army that he's trying to go for.
Yeah. This is where Demi switches up to roaches.
Oh my god. This is so odd to see. Normally, Demi, you have an overseer with this army, so these Widowmines are actually doing quite well against the Mutalisks.
Well,
oh my god!
It looks like he wants to go.
It's still alive.
Are you kidding me?
It's still here. Oh my god. And the army of RazerBlader, it's coming up to meet with its long lost Widowmine brethren. They're all here. There's a lot of Thors, a lot of Widowmines. It's gonna be so difficult for Demi to engage with this army, and he's not. He's counterattacking instead.
Look at the pre-split. That's what Demi loves to do. And he has enough Baneleys to defend. And there's not enough army at home for these Mutalisks to defend against these whatchamacallit, these Lings and Yuta Rumbais. So.
Yeah, and there's enough here for Demi to hold. Like, there's not that much here for RazerBlader other than that Thor, and it looks like the base actually went down.
Yeah, but it looks like this base of Demi has to go down. There's just too much Widowmines there that you can't really get a good engage.
Yeah, and it's so important that Demi, he expanded to the south. Like, he lost the base, but he just, rotates all his workers down. He's fine when it comes, like, he's on 4 base economy at the moment. And now RazerBlader, he lost the base. He's only on 3 bases. He's trying to make something happen. And with these Widowmines, he definitely can.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just... Like, you know how Yaku calls running Zerglings into Banelings Zeroing? I'm gonna start calling running Mutas into Widowmines. Demi. I do like this, that little run by of Lings just to bait out the Widowmine shots. So now the main army can engage. I mean, not the worst trades.
Yeah, solid trade, but he takes some massive Thor hits there. The Mutalisks are so low, and Demi is trying to clean this up.
He's trying, but the Lings do get the surround. Oh, the pickup.
Oh my god.
There's not much to do here for Demi.
Yeah, there's just too much. Like, Demi, it looked like he may have had enough, but he has lost so many Mutalisks over the course of this game. It's just, oh my god. He loses another base, and now he's only on 3 bases.
Okay. Nice little broodling, getting
friendly fire?
Yeah. I saw that, I'm like, okay. That happens sometimes.
I don't know if that was intentional, but that worked out quite well for Demi. Oh my god, and now there's no creep connecting this base. It's so vulnerable. This is like Demi's potentially last hope for keeping him alive in this game, is having this base over to the north. Yeah, but you see Demi rolling on in.
Just getting it. But it's only just Marauders now against Lings and Mutas.
Yeah.
Be doing too well against this.
And Demi, he finally has enough to clean this up, and he keeps the base alive, more importantly. But despite that, like, RazerBlader, he's continuing to rally units across the map. He's only just now getting his 4th underway. It's kind of hard to say who's ahead at the moment. Oh my god, but if RazerBlader gets a cancel on this base... Again, Demi, like, they're both so hurt right now, in terms of the economy.
Yeah, but the opposites of each other. Razor has a huge gas bank, while Demi has a huge mineral bank. And as a Zerg, you would rather a huge mineral bank over a gas bank, because you just make a crap ton of Lings.
Yeah, a crap ton of Ling Bane. I mean, Demi, he has remade his Mutalisk count. Like, it's quite large now, as opposed to earlier. He lost a lot to those Thors, and actually I don't see any more Thors here for RazerBlader. That could be a bit of a mistake, since it's just pure bio at the moment.
Yeah, oh look, even picking up the injured run by Marines that were happening. Okay, there before, and look at that engage. The Banelings trying to crash in, but there's... Okay, here comes the reinforcements. Banelings coming in, trying their best to succeed, but I feel like there's not really too much here. for Razer to keep on pushing in.
Yeah, all the Widowmine shots go off. There's no more left, only the bio, and it looks like Demi should have enough here to clean this up. Demi, he just holds onto his base once again, and RazerBlader is actually scanning, making sure that there's no other bases for Demi. But yeah, RazerBlader, he keeps trying to be aggressive and push out, but he's just not finding the damage that he really wants.
Yeah. And we see both players, just sticking to this composition, this Bio Thor composition from Razer to try and counter the heavy meter pressure, heavy Lingbane meter pressure that's coming in from Demi. And now we gotta think who's gonna be the first to transition.
Exactly, RazerBlader, he's gonna be having a sigh of relief right now. He scanned the main base of Demi and saw that Demi is still on lair tech, no hive, no infestation pit. So Demi, he's just stuck with the same composition.
Oh, Banelings rolling in, Banelings exploding, and such is the way of life.
Yeah, and Demi, he's going for a counterattack if this is happening. I don't know if Demi has enough to hold here. Decent splits, and
yeah, he does.
The base is going to go down.
He'll give up the base, but he's still got that base down at the south and slightly north of that. This base, that's a kill.
He does kill the base there for RazerBlader. It looked like he was trying to turn it into a planetary.
And even going to get some SCV kills. Oh, can even get some more.
Yeah, there's not enough anti-air here. Other than the Widowmine, Demi, he's just continuing to do more damage. He's actually going to get the CC.
Oh. But now, Razer. Oh, he was so distracted by that meter that most of his Widowmites are gone.
Oh my god.
That full army.
And that could have
go through.
Yeah. That could have been it. Losing all those Widowmines, there's nothing left. There was only a Thor and a little bit of bio, and it looks like Demi's finally done it. Sure, he lost the base, but he double expanded. He's continuing to mine.
He lost only one base up the north.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's the base you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's just gonna remake it. Sorry, if we were talking about the one who's no, it's still alive, right?
But yeah, he only lost that one base and he double expanded, right? And what's important is that he kept all his drones alive, so all he had to do was transition or Maynard them down to the south, and now, oh my god, RazerBlader is hurting so much.
Yeah, that AoE of the fours ain't no laughing joke.
Yeah, and he knows that. He's actually trying to hunt the Mutilus down.
Oh, I thought he could get the whatchamacallit with the medevac with the 4 in it.
Yeah, he does get away.
He was able to.
And it looks like Demi's actually outmaneuvering RazerBlader a little bit.
Oh yeah.
His Thors are just out of position.
Yeah, I think he thought they were going to the main base, but they weren't. They were going to that planetary, which is pretty much the only fresh mining base.
It's becoming a Demi, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Demi.
Oh my god, Demi's taking so many Widowmine hits to the face of his Mutilus, but it doesn't even matter. Again, RazerBlader, he only has 3 bases at the moment, and we do see Demi, he's maxed out. RazerBlader, he's still struggling to produce an army. This could be the final push for our Pakistani Terran.
Yeah. That does manage to pick off, but here comes the surround. How good are the splits? The target firing is actually pretty decent. Razer's just going to keep on pushing, but here comes that second wave, and just like Corona, it's going to hit as hard as it was. No amount of splitting, no amount of face masks are going to get you away.
There's no amount of social distancing that can stop Demi right now. He's just going all in.
There we go. That's the correct analogy.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was literally thinking about it this early today. It's remember when Demi called himself coronavirus for 2 weeks before it got really serious, when it was sort of a meme?
That was me and Micah, but yes.
Yeah, that was Vio. He literally changed his name about StarCraft, his profile name, to Coronavirus.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a laugh and then was like, oh. Yeah, immediately changed it after. Was like, yep, cool. But yeah, wow, that was a very back and forth game.
Yeah, definitely. I loved the amount of pressure that RazerBlader was applying to Demi, and honestly, for the longest time, it was working. Like, Demi was struggling a lot. He was losing base after base. But at a certain moment, like Demi, like, he just had the large enough Mutalisk count where he could go for these counterattacks. He could snipe these bases, and there wasn't really much that RazerBlader could do about it. I do think that it really swung in his favor when we saw all those Widowmines got taken out. In the lower half of the map to those Banelings. Like, they were unburrowed, they were completely caught off guard. Because, like, the Widowmines were doing so much for RazerBlader throughout the entire game.
Yeah, no. I mean, we came up with a new term, the Demi. The Demi Mutas. I would call that a verb, yeah. Verb is when you take your huge flock of mutas and just run them straight into Widowmines.
Yep. As the lobby has been made, we are getting into another map that we're pretty familiar with today, that we've seen time and time again.
Ice and Crow. Sorry, I was rewatching the replay, just going, why did I use that call? But anyway, Ice and Crow. Yeah, another big map. Going from one big map to another. Still no. You know, if Coco Joey was in this tournament, he would want Death Aura.
Just saying. Look,
saying.
If me and Micah was playing in the qualifiers, I'm sure we'd be seeing some of these other maps as well.
Especially in ZvT. Even Demi, I guess, in the ZvT would want. But anyway, speaking of Z, we are on Ice and Chrome, the shiniest and coldest map in all of the map pool. And we have here spawning in the top right, the Red Zerg, representing Downfall Gaming and the nation of India. Give it up for the 16-time GPO champion of the world, the Shark, Demi. Demi Shark.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have the Pakistani Terran player representing Red Dragons. It is RazerBlader.
And once again, a macro opening, so
yeah, again, pretty nice standard coming out from both of these players. Again, Demi, you know, he's spreading out his overlords a little bit, making sure that there's nothing too cheeky coming out here from his opponent. And yeah, I mean, honestly, from Demi, I would expect we see more of the same. RazerBlader is really the player I'm looking at to see, like, switch things up.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, it is just going to be that Reaper expand.
Yeah, so far pretty standard, and we'll see, you know, if RazerBlader goes for, like last game, he went for a 1-1-1, but, you know, he went for a fast stim with a lib instead, right? So, like, he has a lot available to him. He can go Banshees, he can go BCs, he can go for Hellbat pushes.
The world is his oyster, and I guess we'll see what the tech choice is in just a little bit, but for now, it's just going to be that Reaper going across the map, seeing if he can see anything. I'm surprised Demi hasn't gone for a early Roach Roran play. Maybe
yeah.
For,
I mean,
Risa versus Oreo was like, okay, he does decent scout, so.
Yeah, I mean, Oreo and Demi are on the same team, and, you know, they do from time to time give each other some advice, so that could be coming into play here. It could also be a map thing, like, if we get into Everdream, it's quite possible that we see Demi do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's because of the longer rush distance.
Yeah. But again, we'll see. We'll see if we get to that stage. As again, this is the best of 5, so we will have quite a number of maps on display.
Ooh, he's going for early third. I like it.
Yeah, he's going for a 1-1 into a third CC. This is very greedy coming out from our Terran.
Maybe he knows that the rush distance is way too long and feels like he can get away with it. Especially if he can deny the scouting from this Overlord.
Yep.
Which should be coming in any second now.
Exactly. I mean, Demi, he is working on Overlord speed, so I think he should be able to scout this regardless, even though there are a couple of Marines here. And, ooh, we have a bit of a follow-up.
Okay.
Oh. No.
He saw the tech lab, though. He's got to have seen the tech lab.
Yeah. Like, he saw the tech lab. He saw, like, the 1-1-1. Maybe because of the timing. Like, you have to have a big brain to look at the timing and be like, hold on, that's a little bit late. I feel like you go to CC first. It's possible. Regardless, it looks like Demi is going in for a second scout.
Yeah, he's going the long way around, so should see that fusion core building, but is it going to be enough? It's like 3 Marines. Don't think they're enough to get scouting off. Yeah, immediately sees the fusion core and is like, I see. They gave us a foot.
It is. So he sees everything. He sees the fusion core. He sees the fast third CC. So now Demi has all the information. But as you were saying, is it a little bit too late? I mean, he already has a decent queen count, so he should be okay against the BC. Yeah, he's even working on like his bailiness as well, his lair. I would hope to see a 4th base soon as well, just because of how greedy RazerBlader is being. You'd want to either match that greed or you want to try and punish that greed.
I feel like, maybe a Ling run by, mass Lings, thing. But Demi is actually playing quite cautiously. He's got a decent amount of Lings. He's got the Baneling Nest, as you were saying before. And, he's got that lair now, so he might get Ling speed, and that's Yamato Cannon actually getting researched by Razer.
Oh my god, he's going for mech. He's throwing down more factories, but Demi, he goes in with the Overlord again, and he spots all the factories.
Yup. Oh boy. That's nice scouting from Demi. That's actually one point Demi's been really good at, has been his scouting. Well, that's all these Banelings.
Oh, Banelings were already ready, but not quite enough. Oh, the Queens are trying to focus down the BC. BC went down to less than half health. Nice transfuses, but is there enough to deal with the Hellbats?
Yeah, there is. Since they got split up, they were just easier to manage, and now the BC is going to be trapped on creep.
Yeah. Especially because it teleported here, right? So we'll be forced to fly away. But it looks like since it does get further away from creep, it will escape. But behind this, Spire is almost done. I'm sure Demi is going to want to hunt that BC down. And now he's going for the counterattack.
Yeah, and are there any missile turrets in the mineral lands? I don't think so.
There are not.
There are not. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a ouchie moment once those meters come in, and a nice Ling run by going to kill off an extra 5 SEVs. Yamato Cannon almost done, and some damage going on that third.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a couple of drones did go down to a bit of a run by. And yeah, Demi, we know him, we love him. He's going for the Mutalisk once again, +1 air attack as well. But immediately, we see Thor's on the way for Razor.
He is not messing around. He's like, I'm just going to counter it.
I love how...
Gone for some Cyclones instead. That Cyclone lock-on, absolutely deadly.
It can work, Thors do shut it down, except you know, that's the difference between a Thor and a Cyclone, right? Cyclones are a lot more maneuverable. Thors are quite slow, they're quite thick, can be a little bit more awkward to maneuver them, but as long as they're in position, like, they can do quite well against these mutas.
Them thick Thors, though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, I don't think you can do too much there, Demi. We'll just fly away. Oh, can they pick up the BCs, maybe?
Maybe. He's thinking about it. She's sharking around, you know, as the Demi Shark does. But what he's doing right now is, you know, he's containing his opponent to 3 bases. You know, he's looking for an opportunity with these Mutalisks. And behind this, you know, we do see an infestation pit. Looks like we're going to be heading into either a fast hive or maybe like infestors for I almost said a ducks.
Neural parasites.
Yes, neurals. That's it.
Neural parasites. Yeah, the first Yamato of the game being used on a muta. But yeah, this game, considering what last game was, has slowed down considerably a huge amount.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Compared to last game, yeah.
There it is. We do see him going straight into hives. So he's not going for infestors. I would imagine this is for vipers, so, or potentially even broodlords actually, because he does have a couple of corruptors.
That against that many Thors.
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to.
No. It would not be a good idea, trust me.
Yeah. Again, trying to figure out what exactly the hive is going to go for. Again, Vipers can do well to like yoink and pick off like the Thors or the BCs, the high-tech units. We shall see. Ooh, that's actually a lot more corruptors on the way.
Yeah, they are. I need more. But there's no more BCs on the way either, so maybe he's starting to think, maybe Broodlords, they get enough Broodlords, they can overpower the Thors, right?
Yeah, definitely. It will be on RazerBlader to focus fire and target fire those broodlords, and make sure like they're positioned well and they aren't like too awkward, like trying to get around each other. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's actually Demi's going for ultras.
Oh, against Thors? That's actually a pretty decent idea. Getting adrenaline glance as well. The crackling's gonna be in full effect. I love it.
Thors? I mean, ultras?
Yes, ultras.
I mean, we'll see how this. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Again, it wasn't the tech choice I was expecting, to say the least.
All right, it's actually not too much anti-air when the Thors are gone, and they do take a while to move around. So.
Yeah, I'm just currently waiting to see chat catch up, because right now they're theorizing. They're like Roach Ravager, like Ling Bane, like and oh, there are actually some pretty big hits there. The majority of the Mulists have gone down, but again, Demi, he's remaking those Corruptors. He's going Corruptor Ultra at the moment.
Yeah.
And Ling Bane.
Did anybody have Corruptor Ultra? I'm looking at that now. No.
Oh god.
Oh wow. Well, thank God the Baneling is getting nerfed.
It is getting nerfed. Demi, he went across the map. He was able to kill a base, which is quite nice, but it looks like he will lose a base here as well. You know, going base for base at the moment. And does Demi have enough to stop this?
I don't know. If you get a good like flank him, maybe.
Oh my god, they're just
some tanks, which is a bit
exactly. There are tanks, there are Widowmines, BCs, and Thors. It looks like it looks difficult to push into it. I can see the chat starting to react, but here we go. He's trying to break this contain. The Thor's coming in from behind. Ultra's even. Oh, no, don't move command. No.
Oh no.
That would have been an amazing flank.
Headbutts again! We go back to a best of one. Actually, Corruptors are doing a lot of work.
Yeah, they did force the BCs to teleport away. Meanwhile, some Hellbats are in the other bases of Demi. Oh, the Ultras are out once again, looking to get on top of this army, and it looks like he should.
Oh, he gets rid of the Raven. Actually gets on top of the tanks here, so... Oh god. Yeah, I mean, looking at those upgrades for Demi, he only had +1 carapace for his ground.
Yeah, only +1, and...
So these Ultras are pretty flimsy at the moment. He is getting +2 carapace, but I feel like it might not be enough. He's literally surviving by sheer power of will.
Oh my god, he was able to break on through, and yeah, he was able to hold. He lost a lot though. 37 drones went down. He has to make sure he protects these mineral lines as best he can. And yeah, okay, so he does so far. Like, his worker count is hurting quite a bit. He's got a lot. He's especially compared to Razor. Razor is currently even on these workers.
All right. Oh, I hear a blink. I hear a TP. Where's that going? And it's going to that 5th base. I quickly check the masses. But the Corruptors are here.
Yeah, the Corruptors should be able to push this away, as, I mean, there currently aren't any. Yeah, so far they're not here. So it looks like Demi, he actually may lose a hatchery to these BCs.
Yeah, but I think he only just got that hatchery up a little bit ago, so he could just afford to wait out as, you know, only now RazerBlader is just put on, but okay. But GG, Demi tapping out, and Razor taking us to that ace match.
Yeah, nicely done there by RazerBlader, able to break Demi, and just slight mistakes, like, I don't know, again, those 2 Ultras that were thrown away in that engagement, it could have changed things, to be honest. It could have changed everything. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Demi, he was broken in the end. He tried to go this Ultra Corruptor style Ling Bane, and he almost made it work, right? But he just lost so many drones in the process.
Yeah. And it's just the fact that Demi didn't really have the ground upgrades. Like, he's still only on +1 carapace for his ground army during that. So he is, you know, just, if he kept up with his upgrades a bit more, like, maybe those Ultras could have done a lot better, but they just look like paper mache, pretty much what was a flimsy, like it wasn't flimsy, it against a strong attack. It was like why scissors beats paper. It's that easy to tear through.
Yeah, and I mean, potentially, like, all right, we'll get into it later.
Yeah, anyway, because now we are on the Pillars of Gold, the 3rd big map of the series, as we are on the ace match, and we're kicking it off with this guy right here, spawning in the top right, representing Downfall Gaming and the nation of India. Give it up for the 16-time TPO champion. He is Demi Shah. Demi Shah.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Pakistani Terran player, the Blue Terran. Representing Red Dragons, it is RazerBlader.
Yeah, somebody's deciding to rev their engines outside my windows for some reason. No way.
Nice. But yeah, so far, you know, again, we're getting into one of these maps that we've gotten used to here today. Again, still no submarine, still no golden ball. Maybe still in the future. Still no death aura. I mean, it's not going to be a 3-0, so we're going to get a couple more. We're going to be able to see a couple more maps here. We'll see how close the series gets, as again, like, we're tied up at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, I just have to keep on muting the mic so the card doesn't come through. But yeah.
Yeah, just give your energy to Quirky. Unfortunately, it's you know, it's one of the issues that we have.
Sure, why people deciding to be absolute idiots.
Do they not know that DreamHack is going on right now?
I mean, do not. I should go out and yell at them.
Mate, do you not understand? DreamHack right now. Come on.
I know. Like, oh, sorry. No. It's your fault. But once again, standard openings all around. Oh, Reaper though.
It does sneak in and trying to find some damage here. So far, nothing. Oh, could get a ling.
Get a ling. Nah, get a ling.
Not quite. But yeah, so far, nothing too out of the ordinary coming out from either of these players. Again, it's a little bit on RazerBlader. Like, what's he gonna do differently? Like, you know, we've seen him go 1-on-1. Last game, he went for a faster TC into BC, into mech, and he made it work. We'll see what he has in store for us here in game number 3.
Yeah, but it's also on Demi to react accordingly as well. Like, he needs to make sure he has the right composition to counter, make sure he gets his upgrades in check, you know, make sure that he is able to, you know, keep the pressure on RazerBlade so Razor, so he's not able, you know, just to be able to keep on pressuring like he did towards the end.
Yeah, and here we go. We actually see for the first time Demi doing something a little bit different.
Yeah, Roach Warren. And I do like it, especially because it looks like Razor is going for that. He's going for Cloak Banshees this time.
Oh, yeah, and this is kind of ideal for Razor. Again, like going for a 1-1-1 into Banshees, it means you will have Banshees out available to you for the defense against the Roaches.
Yeah. Well.
And this is kind of like, I don't want to say a blind counter. Again, like, Roaches can still deal damage, but it's a little bit unfortunate that it was this game that blindly RazerBlader was going for 1-1-1 into Banshees, and this is like kind of like what you need against these Roaches. Again, we'll see if Demi is able to find some damage regardless, though.
Yeah. Well, do you see that? Demi is going to start moving out with his Roaches of creep. Going to at least get rid of the Reaper. It's not going to live as long as it did on Eternal Empire. Seriously, I think it was like 7 minutes.
It won't live anywhere near as long. But yeah, as we do see here, RazerBlader actually going for a Banshee Hellbat timing as the Armory did just finish up. He's getting a third CC behind this.
But is Demi going to spot this? That is going to be the key question. How is he going to react to this?
Yeah, so far he went in and he saw the 1-1-1. He hasn't seen the Armory though. He doesn't know. But because he has Roaches out, like Roaches, they do pretty well against Hellbats. Like again, like it's either Lingbane or Roaches, right? That you need.
Yeah, and depending on the amount of Queenside there as well to help provide with the anti-air, like it can really be great as well, and especially when you have the Overseer as well. Like when we saw RazerBlader doing this against Oreo, Oreo didn't have his lair yet and had to rely on Spore Crawlers, which aren't, you know, they're not as mobile as an Overseer. So the Banshees could exploit that weakness. So, but now with the Overseer, you know, Demi, He's more mobile. He can just attach it to one of the queens, have it move around.
Yeah, it's really nice for Banshee defense. And behind this, we do see a Spire on the way. Once again, for Demi, he's just transitioning. Whether he started this game wanting to go for a big Roach push and then opted not to because of the Banshees, it's hard to tell, but like he is, you know, he did just have Roaches for the defense and that's it. He is going for Ling Bane and into Mutalist once again.
Yeah. Demi just going classic Demi.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how this game is played out because again, it did look like both players wanted to be aggressive, but because both players went for their and then they had to like bounce off each other, right? Like the early armory didn't come into play at all because, you know, RazerBlader saw the Roaches, and the Roaches didn't come into play at all because of the Banshees. Yeah. Interesting.
It's very interesting dynamic sometimes. StarCraft is.
So they're both just backing off. They're macroing up. We see a fourth base.
They're just mind gaming each other, just like just like, you know, constantly. It's like a game of chess between a person who can read a mind and a person who can see the future. They eventually just stare at each other until one of them looks over the king, calls checkmate.
Pretty much. And here we go. We do have RazerBlader coming out here with a double drop, looking to clear some creep, maybe deal some damage as the Banelings, they are slow.
Hop back up there. All right. Well, Bane speed is almost finished. Still no scout on that Spire, I think. Just let me quickly check the vision.
He has not.
No, has not.
So,
and has he got missile turrets, or at least going for Thors?
Yeah, I was about to say we do see a missile turret going down now, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like normally RazerBlader blindly goes into anti-air. I mean, he has a bunch of marines, so like he should be okay. But yeah, I would like to see more missile turrets being thrown down. Like he should be aware that this is, you know, what Demi should be going for.
Yeah.
Okay, he spots him.
Oh, that's what the Banshees were there all along. Why? They were the scout. The spotters for the meters. And, well, he's going to go back. Razor is going to go back into Widowmines, getting the drilling claws. It looks like, and starting to put down more missile turrets. As
soon as he spotted the mutas, he started the drilling claws upgrade. He's throwing down all these missile turrets as well. We'll see if he's on top of his repairs. But, ooh, RazerBlader, he's actually pushing out through the middle of the map with his army.
Yeah, but what does Demi do? Does he go for the counterattack? He's going for a counterattack with Lings this time instead of the mutas. He's going to try and flank around and try and get those mutas to hit the tanks while he goes for a flank with his main army. Seems to be doing all right at the moment. You know, just keeping that army back at least.
Yeah, I think something that's going for Demi right now is that there are no Widowmines in this army, even though Drilling Claws is on the way. So, yeah, this can be a little bit easier to deal with. We'll see, as a lot of Banelings are currently being morphed in.
Yeah. Let's manage to push back and defend this third base. I'm not sure where those mutas are.
Yeah, they're just chilling here.
They're just chilling there. I thought he would come behind and, you know, take it out, but, oh, these Lings, you know.
Oh.
Okay, 2 Lings. 1 Ling makes it in.
Yeah, he does spot the Thors at least. He does spot the production. He should have seen the Widowmines as well. So that is nice, but that was a lot of Lings, and he was hoping to like maybe slip into a mineral line or catch a tank or something, but that was quite a big loss there for Demi. I mean, to be fair, it was just Lings, and he's going for it again.
Yeah. Here comes that push again.
Oh, this time there's no creep though. It didn't get respread. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier to split against Banelings here in this position, and Demi just evacuates.
Yeah, but he's also, look at the third. There was no protection there. Oh, Demi there, but you know, he just can pick off so many workers now.
Yeah, we've been here before where a base goes down, but at the same time the Mutalists are just counterattacking across the map.
It's going to the main. This could actually deal heaps damage if he can get on top of the production. And oh, and Link counterattack as well. Demi. Looks like he's going to be going on to match point pretty soon, maybe, if this army of Razor doesn't succumb. This actually does not do much here.
Oh, there is a Widowmine though, so he has to be careful how he engages this army of RazerBlader, but he's just losing so much at home. He actually lost the CC to the Mutalisk at the same time. RazerBlader. He's dropping in the main.
Dropping in the main, just splitting off the army. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like Demi's trying to find a good engagement. The lair actually falls, and RazerBlader picks up, he escapes, he gets back to his main army.
And now here comes the... okay, he's gonna get... oh, I love this. We'll take a Widowmine shot, but all the tanks are down. Needs to jump on that 4.
Yeah, the Thor goes down. The tank is such low health. This is it for RazerBlader. It all gets cleaned up, and sure, there are a couple of rallying units, but again, like RazerBlader, he lost his main base. He lost so many workers as well. Like, he is basically all in. He's just trying the best that he can to keep Demi on his side of the map.
Yeah. No bait with.
Game paused.
Okay,
Yeah. So yeah. Demi was saying that he would need a break at some point in this series. Razor was very excited for a moment. It'd be crazy if he GG'd.
That'd be the biggest Idra pull since Idra.
Mm-hmm.
It's like RazerBlade just comes in the next game. They were all halooks.
Yeah, it would have been insane. Yeah, it's hard to say because I don't know if Demi realizes how much damage he's done. Like, especially because Demi himself, he lost his 4th base, he lost his main base, he lost his spawning pool as well. Like, they've both taken heavy hits. But as we can kind of see from the supplies, like, Demi is currently ahead when it comes to the army and the workers. But if RazerBlader is given enough time, then he can definitely, come back into this. Mules are pretty good. He has 3 CCs for triple SCV production. Yeah, we'll see if Demi gives him time. That's really what he needs.
Yeah, I'm just looking at fences here of Razor. Kind of main army for Demi. It's not really looking too good. It's only 25 Marines, 4 Medivacs against 1 Ling, 1 Baneling, 1 Roach, and 29 meters. 2 Ravagers.
Nope.
2 us? Go. Alright.
Game resumed.
Alrighty. So what does Demi do now? Does he go for the all-out attack? And I think that's the plan here.
Yeah, it looks like at least he was thinking to go for a counterattack, but the Marines of RazerBlader are here at the newest, freshest base of Demi. Ooh, a lot of Widowmines protecting his Marines from behind as well.
Yeah, but can you get the friendly fire? That's the real question here.
Yeah, so far he cannot. He has to be so careful with these Mutalisks, especially because of all the Widowmines.
Oh! That's damming it, but there's so many mutants that he can just power on through. And all the Medivacs are gonna fall.
Oof, yeah, and I mean, he cleaned everything up. It cost Demi a lot of Mutalisks to do so, to be fair.
Yeah. I want to see how many Mutalisks he lost. He has lost 27 so far.
27 Mutalisks.
36. He had 29 mutants. He has 11 now.
Oh boy.
18 mutants.
Yeah. It's quite a big oof there. And RazerBlader, again, he knows the situation he's in. He's continuing to apply pressure, continuing to push out here across the map.
Yeah, sacrifice some Banelings to stop the menace that is Widowmines, and tries to get the friendly fire. Does kind of work, but there's just so much fire that You just can't exactly survive. Oh.
Yeah, but the Widow Mines have gone down now. It's just these naked Marines. They all get cleaned up. Nicely done. There are still a couple of Widow Mines, you know, just chilling out here. And yeah, RazerBlader, like his... didn't really notice the state of the workers at the moment.
72 to 38. I mean, there's nothing much you can really do.
I mean, you know,
pray that your opponent got crippled as well. Which
yeah.
He has.
I mean, he's hoping he did, right? Like, again, he did deal a lot of damage. And he's continuing to pump out more Thors, more Widow Mines, more army. Demi's just having a hard time closing this out. Like, he's... because of how fragile Mutalisks are, and because Widow Mines are so good defensively, he's trying. he's trying to find a way in.
Yeah, just to know, it is a best of 5 as well, not best of 3, so they aren't playing for the qualification spot just as yet. But whoever wins this will be on match point, and with it, one game advantage does help a lot. And speaking of helping a lot, picking up any worker you can find, that will help a lot.
Yeah, definitely. RazerBlader, he's trying to work up his SCV count. He's at 39 now. And like the reality is that if Demi messes up, like if he one wrong move and he could lose all his Mutalisks, like,
oh yeah.
And if that happens, then things can kind of swing in RazerBlader's favor. Like if he then splits well against the ground army, then he can potentially push on forward and take a base. But so far, he's just done a really good job at surviving, at like keeping Demi away from his bases and like just continuing to slowly macro up, slowly get back into this game.
Yeah, but that's the key word, slowly. But Demi is giving him plenty of time to slowly get back up.
He is.
Because he's being so cautious with these years, but Lings, well, he throws caution to the wind. He throws them like $1, you throw at a stripper. And they're getting a lot done. 10 workers killed.
I'm just glad he didn't go for another Corona reference. That's what I was waiting for.
Go for like a baseballs? That's not really a Corona loss, you mean that? I mean, there is, but I probably couldn't say it.
We don't have to go there. But the Mutalisks have finally made their way into the main base, or at least the natural. Here we go. Oh, there's a Widow Mine.
Yeah, that's all right. He was healthy enough and sniped the medevac.
that medevac is flying a little bit too close to the sun.
Oh, sorry, there was just a new base, and you'd be like, oh. Like you just got to feel like, oh, I could get so many kills. Yeah,
it looks so good as a Zerg player. But yeah, Demi, he dips in, he dips out. Honestly, as the game has progressed, the gap in supplies has gotten smaller and smaller, and there's actually quite a lot of Widow Mines here. Like, if something randomly happens where Mutalisks fly over this, okay, just a handful. All right, it's okay.
But I feel like there's just way too many Banes. And so take a look at those upgrades. Demi's still on 2-2, and he's only just getting into his hive down. That is a lot of Banelings. Oh my god,
yeah.
Some still survive after just passing through. And yeah, I think this might be it.
Yeah, Razor did a good job like trying to claw his way back into this. I feel like maybe he forgot about all these Widow Mines. Like, imagine if all these Widow Mines were with his army and he kited back and all the Banelings died without landing on Marines. Honestly, he could have made some magic happen.
Imagine if he had those Widow Mines like with him.
Yeah, just period, right? Like these Widow Mines, like they've just been here, and he's kiting them back.
Oh my god.
Mate.
How many kills? 2, 8, 0. I think they must have died.
They must have died. 55 Mutalisks have gone down this game. And that's what RazerBlader needed but is it enough, right? Like Demi, he has his entire half of the map currently mining. He's remaxing. He's almost at 200 supply. He's not making any more mutalisks, which I think is a good thing. But yeah, like that's, I mean, to be fair, that's exactly what he needed. Can he do it again?
Yeah. Can he do it again? That's the thing.
See?
I feel like, yeah, I do like this actual decision by Demi to go for his ultraless style. I'm not sure. He's going Corruptor Ultra again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like Corruptor,
He was
Bane.
gonna go Brood Lord, then I saw like he has got like a couple of fours, but he's
Yeah.
only got one four. Hold on, no, he can definitely go Corruptors.
Yeah, I mean,
Brood Lords, yeah.
you definitely could. I don't know if Demi needs to. Again, like this army
He's got
composition.
Great Aspire, so
Yeah, why not? Why not? You know,
Why
just in case. Just in case. Again, Demi, he's just struggling so much to end RazerBlader, and RazerBlader, he's continuing to trade more and more efficiently, right? He just killed a base.
yeah. But
Oh,
a circulation of Banelings, and I feel like that's gonna be
Oh, God.
it. None of the Widow Mines actually connecting. So many Banelings, and GG is called. Demi is on match point.
GG. Demi is currently up in this series 2-1. As a reminder, this is a best of 5, so RazerBlader, he could bring this back, or Demi could take the series. Again, Chad just caught up on all the mutalisks dying for Demi.
Damn.
Oh boy. Soundwave looks like my ZvTs. Yep. Oh god.
I just go turtleneck. This kite.
Just
Voters.
kite. As I am quickly refreshing the bracket, and there we go. It looks like Pez did take out Justice Simon and is the first player to qualify.
Yeah, so congratulations to Pez. Really good to see, and so I guess I skip ahead.
As
Options of
ooh, the lobby is being made, and we it's not yeah, it's not a new map, but you know, a little bit of variety.
Right. Must have missed a map. This is map 4, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes. Which we started on Eternal, if you recall.
Yes. So this will be 4th time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Everdream. Have you ever had a dream that this man right here would be on match point? As we have spawning in the bottom right, the Red Zerg, representing Downfall Gaming and the nation of India. Give it up for the one, the only, Demi Love.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Pakistani Terran player, the Blue Terran. Representing Red Dragons, it is RazerBlader.
So I just happened to look at chat. It's like, Erebus, don't worry, Demi can counter with the traditional bathroom break. Talking about how they thought Razor was trying to, stop. I was trying to tire out Demi, but just not leaving like towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in a qualifier, when you're in a tournament like this, like you want to like play play as best as you can, because again, like, we saw all of Demi's Mutilus like go down, right? Like, if that had happened like maybe 5 minutes earlier, like those Widow Mines were sitting there for a long time. they were there for a long time. Like, if it had happened earlier, then maybe Razor could have taken that opportunity to swing things in his favor. But
yeah, I mean, it's always a series of what ifs. StarCraft is like, what if I had macro battle? What happens if I, went for this build? It's always a game of what ifs, and hindsight is always 20/20.
Yeah, and I think what's important is always, whenever you look at this, when you look at these games, like, there are always things that you can see that you can improve upon, and that you can, right? Like, you can always work on yourself, and you can always get better, and you can always, make better decisions, like, after you've been in the situation a couple of times, right? So yeah, like, hopefully both players do take that from this series. RazerBlader as well. It is his first foray into the OCE/C scene. And we'll see how far he can go. Again, reminder, there is a lower bracket, so regardless, these players, whoever wins or loses, or whoever loses, I should say, will continue on in their bracket run in the lower half.
Alright. So, once again, standard openings. But somehow, unless it's a ZvT, I guess Demi just plays back throw.
Yeah, I mean,
unless I'm mistaken, it's just me. And there's that tech lab on the barracks again, so I'm gonna assume that might be either BCs or maybe it's just some quick, maybe that Marauder build, that was around a while, with concussive shells, and you get the Hellions and the medevacs.
Yeah, we'll see what RazerBlader decides to go for. Again, we've seen him go Banshees, we've seen him go BCs, we've seen him go fast stim into Liberator. This time, no Liberator, going for a Viking instead.
Yeah, he's trying to clear that vision around, so Demi can't get a sneak peek into his base. Demi has been on point with his scouting, at least around that early game. Like, he's seen what's been coming. Like, he held off that the Banshee Hellion attack.
Yeah.
The Banshee Hellbat timing that Razor was going for. So, that's always been actually one of Demi's strong suits, has been his ability to scout and get information early on in the game. So, be able to do that in seconds. So, I'm just going to look at that. So, that is a reactor. So, Razor is going straight into this bio.
Yeah, a lot of production being thrown down. The engineering bay as well, so looking to ramp up in the coming minutes with his army. I imagine, again, like, going for another big
timing attack.
Yeah, timing attack. Meanwhile, Demi, like, his yeah.
It's I can't remember who it was, but I think somebody was talking about how, like, Lumia, that's right. Like, his Torvis was like, I think it was just like talking about how, that's why I was talking to Darkness about like how Protoss is like has a really big tournament or something like that, and it's like, and Olivia was like, well, most tournaments are won by executing a well-timed attack, well-timed push or attack. I'm like, yeah, no, that's pretty much how you win every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's what RazerBlader's kind of like, I mean, to me anyway, being known for. Again, like, he was able to do this against some of the other players like Ranger and Oreo. Against Demi, though, because his scouting has been so good, it's been a little bit more difficult. In saying that, this game, because of that Viking opener, Demi's Overlords haven't really left his half of the map. Like, he's really struggling to get any kind of information whatsoever. So this could be a nice opportunity for RazerBlader to push out with this strong attack, and Demi has no idea that it's coming.
Yeah, I do like actually that variation. It's like just twist strategies, just hilarious. And yeah, there's not exactly like much that Demi can do here. He should have a couple of Zerglings. Okay, he is getting a bunch of Zerglings. He has got some Banelings, but no Baneling speed.
Yeah, Baneling speed is still like 3/4 of the way done, and it looks like this Bio army is pushing on forward. The tanks are sieging up as well. Does Demi have it?
Viking get landed.
Yeah, the Vikings get landed. Oh, and it looks like Demi, with the Bailey connections, has enough to take out at least one of the tanks, potentially the other as well. There are just so many queens here.
Yeah, and that's why you make Queen's Lane.
Yeah, the transfuses are just on point.
Oh, nice focus fire. Oh, the tank goes down, but now it's just pure fire, and there's not really too much Queens can do against this.
Exactly, all the Queens get taken out, actually. Yeah, I didn't see this either. There's a tank here behind.
It must have escaped through the middle of the map.
Yeah, and Demi, he has nothing left. I was assuming that he was going to have a huge wave of links to reinforce, and they're finally here, but...
Wow, we'll go to an ace match. I did not expect that to end as soon as it did. Let's be honest. Yeah, no, I was like, expecting like a huge wave of lings from Demi and.
Same. I actually wasn't keeping an eye on the production tab. I don't know if he was joining up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was weird. I'm gonna check the replay for that, but before I check the replay for that. Light, want to take bets what the next map is? Because it's going to be a map we haven't seen on stream today.
Death Aura.
I'm saying Death Aura. I'm going to say it's Demi. No, he hates Golden Wall. I'm going to say it's Submarine for Demi. No, it's going to be Death Aura. No, it's Golden Wall.
Oh, we're getting into Golden Wall.
Shit. Yeah. I literally, we've had Demi complain about this.
About this map, yeah.
About this map in GPO. Maybe it's only just for the specific matchups, but I don't think he picked it though. So, I'm so used to our rules where loser picks, but I realized, oh wait, they did vetoes. But yeah, I'm surprised actually Demi didn't ban it if it was up on the table.
Yeah, it did slip through the vetoes.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll be doing the slipping now as we are onto the Golden Wall. Ellie, the wall that keeps you in Gold League forever and ever and ever. And we have here spawning on the right-hand side of the map, the Red Zerg, representing Team Downfall Gaming. And the nation of India, give it up, give him your energy. He is Demi.
Oh god, of course it's happening on this map. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Golden Wall, LE, as well as putting his production up here in the center right of the map. We have the Pakistani Terran player, the blue Terran representing Red Dragons. Oh my god, is he gonna win this here with this cheese? It is RazerBlader.
But there's Overlord, there's an Overlord.
Oh, Demi, he's been so on top of this every single game. He's been looking for proxies, he's been looking for cheese, and can he see it? Will he see it? He sees it! He sees it!
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like, this is literally where you type in chat, it's like, well, okay.
Alright, so, well, what?
Oh, we had an agreement.
Yeah, what will Demi do in response? Like, he sees the 2 racks, he knows what is coming his way. I'm not too sure if RazerBlader knows that Demi knows, because, again...
he would know now.
Okay, he does know now with the Overlord. And, yeah, we'll see what...
Like,
he's trying to stop.
Yeah, he's got to stop the bunkers from ever going up. The pool is finished, so he has to wait. He can try and get a... spine crawler? Okay, now he pulls. There's only... Yeah, so
he's pulled more...
the correct way.
Yeah, he's pulling more drones. He has a spine on the way as well. The bunker is halfway done, though, and if it finishes, this could be disastrous. Oh, he's going to try and surround the army.
He's trying to do it. The wings are out. How long? But the army isn't there.
SCV!
There's SCV, it's down! And Demi, he holds.
He holds. He doesn't need to commit, but again, there are only a couple of Marines here, so Demi, he's going to be trying to trade as best he can, killing these Marines, forcing them back to the production, and there's a spine behind this. Like, he's got the majority of his drones as well. He's only down one.
Main boss. Yeah, and there's nothing that really Razor can do.
Yeah.
Well, he got at home. I think it's just, you know, just a wall off. Yeah, it's just the supply depot wall off. This is where, you know, you get your speed, you get your drones, you get the Baneling nest, and you just absolutely go for it.
Yeah, so we'll see.
But Demi hasn't got speed yet for his slings, which is kind of concerning.
Yeah, Demi, he hasn't, like, he pulled his drone, so he didn't really have a lot of gas for any kind of speed or anything like that. So we'll see what he decides to go for, as at the moment, Demi, he's just droning up. He isn't making any lings, so it looks like he's just going to macro out of this with his advantage.
Alright, well, he did mine out the minerals, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He started to.
He started to. So potentially he's going to be taking his third base here to the south, since he already started mining these minerals. And yeah, RazerBlader, he's so far behind. I love this. Demi went in with an Overlord to see what was on the way. He sees the 1-1.
Yeah, and it sees the 1-1. It should be sees the sees the expansion. So he's gonna know that it's just gonna be a pure macro game.
He doesn't see the fusion core. He doesn't see the fusion core.
Oh no, Demi, no.
So this is there's no reason not to as well, because there's no anti-air. Like, Demi could have gone all the way in with his Overlord, and it looks like RazerBlader, he's focusing on this Viking. The Viking's gonna kill the vision, and then he's gonna throw down the tech lab. Yeah.
And this is where Demi reveals he had an Overlord at the bottom right corner the entire time and just slowly moves it up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's going for roaches as well. As long as he has a decent amount of queens.
That's what I'm worried about, though.
Right.
Like, right now, there are only 3 queens, 1 for each base. Sorry, like 2 queens for injecting, 1 for spreading creep. So a BC could completely catch Demi off guard.
Oof.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll see. Again, like, Demi, I'm just quickly taking a look across the map. He has this 1 ling to try and scout, but he just runs into Hellions.
This is...
The BC,
what can you do?
The BC's on the way. There's still no anti-air. Again, I don't know what's really gonna happen. I'm really scared for Demi right now, because he's just making more and more lings. This BC could end the game. Oh god.
Oh wow. Actually, if he oh my god.
Yeah.
Actually surrounds that, he could actually go for a counter attack.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Demi needs, because this is going to force the BC to be at home defensively.
Yes.
It should, anyway.
It should. So that BC isn't done yet. Oh, so close. Okay. And look, immediately evacuates the natural there. Even gonna get the cancel on the third and even the bunker.
Yeah, forcing a lift up, forcing RazerBlader to be on 1 base, and we'll see what he does with his BC. It's gonna be
he's
here.
using it defensively.
Yeah.
Good move from Demi.
Exactly. This is...
Now he's dead. Ooh, actually, it actually takes a long time for 1 BC to kill.
No repairs. There was no repairs. Demi's done it. He's done
it. He's broken through, but can he survive for any longer? The BC raiding for hell from above, but isn't it enough? Lings keep on flooding in. 10 workers already going down. 11, 12. And now the roaches get in. There's no army. It's just the BC. Lings trying to kill as many workers as they can. And if I was a certain Frenchman, you know what I would be looking at.
Yeah, that's right. You're looking at the supply, as it does not lie. All the roaches have gone down, all the lings have gone down, but at what cost, Quirky?
At what cost? 50 workers to 16. 31 army to 18.
Oh my god. Yeah, and with that RazerBlader, his economy is crippled. He teleports. But now, like, there was enough time. Demi, he has a decent queen count. He should be able to push this away without losing too much. We'll see, as there are 2 BCs here. No Yamato.
Yeah, no teleport. How are the transfusers? 1 queen goes down, 2 queens. Nice, actually, nice micro here from Razor to keep that 1 BC alive. Oh, the clutch transfuse. And only 3 drones going down, a couple of queens as well. How many queens exactly? Just 3 queens. As now Demi looking to cement his position even further. Gonna go for the counter attack. A bunch of lings, a bunch of roaches. And you know, Razor, he can't really afford to get the full repair off right now. His economy is so low.
Yeah, he needs like the gold base or something to try and get back into this again. Like these things, they're like every single SCV that they kill hurts so much because of the low count that RazerBlader is already at. And the roaches are even here. The BCs, they are a nice defense though. Again, Demi, I don't believe he's gone for, he's actually just working on his lair right now. So he can't get a Spire, he can't get a Hydralistan or anything like that. So yeah, it will be some time before Demi pushes out.
So I'm just quickly checking something. Okay, that wouldn't work. For some reason I was thinking it was not that much anti-air, huh? What happens if queens with Nidus?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if the lair finished, then he could have gone for...
Yeah, but then I checked, like, the vision around the main base.
Yeah.
Right, Razor's got it all covered, yeah. It's not really too much. Oh, another TP.
Oh, another TP into the main base. The 3 BCs do go in, and yeah, I mean, the BCs, they're going to keep dealing some kind of damage, but oh my god, even more queens here defensively now.
Yeah. What is Demi gonna do? He's going for the Spire this time, and this is where it will actually work out for him. Yamato on the way here as his mass bet BC tech is trying to do the best that it can, but at the moment it's not doing very well.
Yeah, I mean, he's dealing damage, he's getting a decent amount of drones. So far, none of them have died.
For now, but here comes the Queen Cavalry.
Yeah, the queens. They're slowly trying to chase the BCs. Again, a lot of lost mining time. Like, this is some nice damage, but again, RazerBlader, he needs another base. Like, he needs to do something with his economy.
Alright, the Spy is done. Oh, yo, so is Yamato.
Yeah, and it looks like the BCs, they live long enough. They have teleport available again. They can just escape whenever they need to.
Yep. Yeah, we'll escape back. Oh.
Yeah, do teleport back for the repairs. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what base RazerBlader takes. I would love it if he tried to take the gold on the other side, but oh, he's actually taking the gold normally. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hasn't really been too much pressure from Demi after that counter attack.
Yeah.
That he did early on in the game.
But as you said, like, now that the Spire is done, and now he can finally have the anti-air to deal with those VCs. And yeah, we'll see as RazerBlader is consolidating his army.
Okay, now he's splitting it up now.
Yeah, and like the BCs are trying to draw his attention here to the south. Meanwhile, there's a massive Hellion run by here to the north. Actually, nothing really in position to stop this.
Ooh, the roaches are there. Where are the Ravagers? Oh, no, that's Corruptors, I should say, not Ravagers.
Yeah, the Corruptors, they're trying to deal with the BCs. But that's a lot of drone damage.
Yeah, 21 drones. But RazerBlader, he's still in such like a low econ, of like low like army count, like 32 compared to Demi's 120.
Okay. Yeah, and
that's a bad dead BC though.
Yeah, the BC should be going down, but he does, draw Demi's attention away at the same time, though. His ground army is counterattacking, and there's nothing really here for RazerBlader. He was hoping to keep Demi's attention, and...
He's done it!
He's done it!
He's done it! Oh god, now I'm just watching Twit's reaction to just Debbie holding like all the stuff. Oh.
GG, well played. Demi is the second player to qualify for ANZ Champs Fall alongside Pez, the Australian Protoss, and yeah, that was close. Went all the way to the ace match, and Demi was able to close it out.
Every series has gone to the ace match today.
It has.
Yeah. Oh god, we gotta cast another best of 5.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. As Demi is qualified, Pez is qualified. Now we can take a look at the lower bracket.